You too, kid.
You guys turn your phones on mute, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna hit the beepity boopity. Bang bang boom. We're gonna hit the little. We're gonna hit the little. You hear me, kid?
Mm-hmm.
One more time
Oh,
for the people in the back.
people in the back.
All right, guys. What's up, everybody?
What's up,
It's been a
what's up?
damn
Yo.
long time,
Been a
guys.
minute?
It's been a damn long
Been a long
time,
time.
everybody. We've been MIA, man. Well, we've been MIA, but we haven't been MIA.
We always
A
work
lot
on
of things have happened since we've been gone. It's been over 2 months
2 months, right?
before
2 months.
before Comic-Con
it. Yeah.
that we did the last pod. We had one that was supposed to come out for Halloween that ended up never coming out.
Oh yeah.
So later on in life, you guys will see that.
Damn.
We'll throw it in there. Besides that, man, so much has happened. Comic-Con was awesome. Let's start off there, right?
It
Comic-Con was
really
awesome. We recorded some videos on that. There's still one more that has to come out. You know, kind of slowed down because your boy had a baby. Your boy had a little baby.
He's a pappy.
Had a little baby.
Papacito right here.
So you know, and then, but we've been trying to put content out. So if you guys are into gaming, anything like that, for sure check that out because there's a lot of that. If you guys suck at Call of Duty, go check me out, man. Go check me out. Him right here.
I have to check him out.
He needs to go check me out.
'cause
Check
You
him
know,
out.
I
Take
can't
notes.
play that
Take
for like-
notes.
take notes. Take notes. I got the good classes for you guys, some broken classes. So go check that out. But man, we're happy to be back. Are you guys happy
Yeah,
to be
I'm
back?
excited.
I'm happy to be
yeah,
back.
I'm excited.
Pod feels pretty cool
It
to
feels
do.
really good right now.
All right, so we had to come back because there's some crazy stuff happening in New Jersey. And as you know,
Jersey.
we're New Jerseyans.
Word up. Yes, we
We're
are.
Jerseyans,
Jersey,
sadly.
man,
And
We're
yeah,
the-
very sadly, but
Okay? I have no proudness of being a
No.
Jerseyan. Okay? They're looked upon like New Yorkers. And I think those are the two most like
but they got the butters
they do got the
They got
butters.
the
They do
butters.
got the butters. I need some butters.
and the
Because my
chopped
butters
cheese.
they do got the
The
chopped
got the chopped
Come
cheese.
on, Ak.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do got the chopped cheese. Chopped cheese is good. What's new, guys? I already said I got a baby. What's new with you guys?
I don't
What is new? What has,
Jeez.
I'm-
Not a lot new
not,
on
not a lot.
Not a
Not
lot,
a lot.
not a lot new on this department.
We apologize. We're not making. I mean, we're making babies, but they ain't happening.
There's a lot new with them. They're just too modest.
a little modest.
They're just too modest. They don't want to talk about the. I'm not even gonna get in it. He knows, and he knows.
It's a nasty.
No. But
I'm a good boy.
come on, you got you
No, we're
guys.
just behind. Mostly. I'm just behind the scenes doing a lot of coming up with more ideas for us to do.
Yeah.
I did find out I'm having a nephew.
Nephew,
Nothing
congratulations, congratulations, Mina, congratulations, Nick.
Congratulations. for
If you
sure.
guys are watching it, congrats. Another baby boy.
Another baby boy, man. It's
Another baby boy.
the dynamic duo.
Oh yeah, for sure. My next baby. I'm okay with whatever.
What are you're
I'm
gonna try soon?
No, probably like in a year.
That is soon.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty soon,
That is pretty something. Yeah.
Get-
right?
get them all out. Get them all low. Get them
Pump
out.
him out.
Oh man.
But right, so
So
I don't care what it is, honestly, as long as it's a healthy baby. But
2 is done.
yeah, probably 2. But I would like another boy. I would like another boy.
2 boys?
I
Really?
want 2 boys.
Really?
I mean, I wouldn't mind a girl. Don't get me wrong. I would not mind a girl. If it's a
Oh.
girl, you know, I'll be happy. If it's a boy, I'll be happy. But I would like 2 boys, just because it'll be fun to see them growing up. And you know, I'm scared to have a daughter.
What?
Cause y'all women's out here is crazy.
Y'all women's is
Crazy.
crazy.
Y'all women's out here is crazy.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no offense to the women's out here,
No
but
All the
offense,
moms out
but
there,
the
no offense to
savagery
you,
is
but you guys-
crazy.
You guys know what you be doing.
yeah.
You guys
yeah,
know
yeah.
what you be doing. Don't sit there and look at the screen crazy.
Yeah,
you know what you.
you know how like orange is the new black, women are the new men.
Ooh.
Well,
please.
yeah.
Talk about it.
I feel
Talk
like,
about
Put it out
it.
there.
Talk about
W's in
it.
the chat.
W's in the chat, kid. W's in the
but
chat.
on the real, like, there always been. I feel like they
You think
just
so?
hit it well. I think they hit it well. Honestly,
It could be.
Think
It could
like a
be.
man. Think like
Like-
a man.
I think they were always savage like that.
You think so?
Yeah,
I think
honestly.
they always been plotting. They've been plotting.
But
I love y'all, women.
no,
You
definitely,
know this.
definitely,
We likes you and we won't.
We want to.
definitely,
The world don't run without you.
No, for real.
for real.
But yeah, I mean, women are like scary, man. I just be looking at some of these women, right? Because let me get into it real quick, right? Let me get into something real
We're gonna
quick.
get into it.
Okay.
So, you know.
We're gonna break it down.
Okay.
You be scrolling on IG, right?
Mm-hmm.
You be scrolling on IG.
Like a cards type style. Okay.
Damn. You know what I'm talking about? Just all that booty cheeks.
All them
All them
doomberries.
doomberries.
This is the new word, doomberries.
Doomberries.
Wild
Doomed up.
Jesus
Doomed
Christ.
up.
Doomed
Doomed up on a Wednesday
You know what I'm saying?
afternoon. All right, so you be seeing that, right?
Okay.
And while you're looking at it, right? It's nice, right? It's nice.
It's plump.
But then, and not even like posting a clarity, right? Not even posting a clarity, but like, then you just be like, wow, disgusting. Like, dude, that's real fucking nasty. That's real fucking.
He said.
I can't. What?
You be really just sitting
He
there.
said. He said, brother. Ooh.
Yeah, brother. Ew. For real. And I'm just like, damn.
Oh,
Like,
God.
no fathers.
Yo.
This is no father figures out here. I can't.
He said,
This is what scares me. This is what scares me to having a daughter.
Okay.
Right?
I
Yeah,
can
but
understand
But
that.
I was like, I know I'll be a father figure, but then imagine, right? Like,
Mhm.
God forbid, I get that. Fuck,
He's
bro.
like, it's time for me
You
to go
get
get
the-
the
you
milk.
get-
Like you get like World Star, right? Like just like promoting them, talking about like I saw one post was crazy, right?
Okay.
So we're on TikTok, we're streaming right now, so I gotta watch my words carefully, right?
Watch
too.
'em.
Oh boy.
But you know what? This is gonna be for the pod. This is uncensored. Who cares if they take us? Whatever. So, look, talking about like there was one woman that was trying to smash 1,000 men.
Oh yeah,
in
I saw
24
that. I saw
hours.
that. Yes.
Bruh.
But wasn't there the
She
one
did the
that
one that
she
was
did the
100.
100?
She did the 100. She was over there like,
And bro, didn't it come out, or was it a lie? She says she tested for HIV like right after that,
I don't know, man.
and
Yeah,
and then her next challenge was I'm gonna do 1,000.
Let me explain
That's
to you.
crazy.
Right? Let me explain to you something
That's
to you,
just
right?
crazy.
You guys ever like hit some rounds?
Mhm.
You know, you getting in there, you hitting some rounds, right? After like maybe like the 5th round, 4th round, your shit sore. My shit be getting a little sore. It's like,
Yeah,
it's like-
didn't it say she cried after like the 13th one?
yeah, but I'm like, my shit be sore.
Yo,
So imagine a coochie,
I mean,
that shit's raw.
a
mean-
coochie getting hit 100 times. Let's just say 100. Now let's say 1,000 times.
It's basically mashed
I mean,
potatoes.
did she say it was like in one shot?
24
one go?
hours, brother.
No,
24
I
hours.
think-
24
I
hours.
think each guy got like less than like 5 minutes. I think it wasn't that long.
24 hours.
That's-
It's a line.
That's crazy.
The line is
though.
bigger than what it is like in a fucking Supreme line. It's bigger than that. Think about that.
Yeah, everybody after the first one kind of took an L. After that,
Yeah, after the first
after
one.
the first guy, they all.
No,
took
for
an L.
sure. They all took that.
Then the worst part
imagine
is
being the thousandth
But
guy.
imagine-
the 1,000th
being the
guy.
last
That's
guy,
probably the
yeah.
guy. That's the cuck of the group. That's the one that's cleanup. That's
He's sitting there in the chair eating his popcorn.
Oh my god.
That's cleanup, dog.
She allowed me to
After
have
that-
my special spot next to her, next to the bed.
No, it's crazy. So this is what scares me about having a daughter. And I'm not saying all women are like that. I'm really
No,
not.
no,
I'm
not at
honestly
all.
not. But I'm talking about like
The
a lot of
fatherless
these like influencers.
Uh-huh.
Influencers, and not all of them, because there's some influencers that are literally just like, you know, that they're about their thing, like if it's makeup, if it's gaming, whatever.
Yeah, you got the
But
exceptions.
we're gonna talk about this also real quick. Sex sells.
For sure.
Sex appeal sells. It sells like crazy, and that's why women, you know,
They use it.
in a sense,
It's a weapon.
and not all women use it, but if they were to use it, because I tell you what, you could have like a 2 as a woman, right? You could be a 2, and if like you use your appeal, right? Your appeal,
Mhm.
dude, you're gonna have fucking hella dudes on you anyway.
No.
It doesn't matter.
You gotta have the
There's-
right attributes.
There's like thirsty niggas all
Bro,
over. Well,
there's
thirsty.
always
It's not. It's not
They always
just
get their way.
thirsties. It's because a lot of men are desperate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
That's
it's-
thirsty.
Well,
Yeah, I know,
of
That's
but
course.
thirsty.
it's just no, but there's the thirsty guys that can't get it and they keep going.
Isn't it
And
like
then there's the desperate ones that don't get nothing and they'll do anything for it.
That's being thirsty.
It's
You'll drink.
those guys are the Sahara.
You're
Like,
fucking.
they got that Tyrone Bigham whiteness.
You're gonna
on their
drink
mouth.
like hot dog water. You don't give a fuck when you're thirsty.
Jesus.
When you're thirsty, you'll have anything.
They drinking her shower water. That's
But hold
what's
on,
going
Yeah, dude, that's a thing. You saw that, right? Like the people that like these chicks that would sell fucking hot dog water. I mean, not
Yeah, they're bath water.
not hot dog water. Not hot dog water. Hold on.
They're
The
bath
bath
Grizzly
water.
water,
water
bro.
is crazy.
Bath water, bro.
Wasn't one of them like selling her farts?
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking ones to sell their farts,
I was
bro.
like, bro, who the hell would want that?
Is that as normal as somebody selling like used panties? Because that's always been a thing.
That's what. But okay,
Yeah, but come on.
A bag of farts is crazy.
A bag of farts, dog.
It's crazy.
yeah, it's well,
That's
no, it's
devious
fancier.
as
They
hell.
do it in a jar now. Well, here's a jar.
How
of
do
farts.
you know this?
Yo, for real.
How do you know this?
Expose him.
Right now.
Because of
Expose him.
Twitter.
Because
That's
of
why
Twitter.
Because of Twitter.
It's a cesspool of this bullshit.
Elon
Yeah.
Musk, what we doing?
Elon.
Elon.
Elon loves it.
Elon loves what?
Yeah, he loves promoting all that.
Oh, I
Shit.
thought you meant fart jars.
I mean, who knows? We don't know what he likes.
We don't know
That's
his
how he
vice.
comes up with his $1 billion ideas. He takes a whiff. And
Nah, don't say that because I'll get a fart jar. If it's $1 million idea, I'm doing it. For if you got $1 million idea, every time you had a fart jar, you guys wouldn't have some fart jars around
Yeah,
you.
that's,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
some rich ass.
But yeah, that's
So-
going back all the way 360. That's why I'm scared of having a girl. I'll have a girl.
It is
It's no
scary.
problem, but you know,
It's scary.
I mean, you know, there's good women. There's good women for sure. Like my girl, she's a good woman. I would say she's a good woman.
Shout out.
There's good women out there, you know. So you can't you know say they're all bad because then that's generalizing. You can't generalize.
Yeah,
so
you can't judge the majority based off a few bad apples. You can't
Yeah.
do that.
yeah. But I mean, I guess in this day and age, the problem is that you have everybody.
Social media's
You-
destroying them, though.
Yeah, you have everybody wanting to just like get a piece of the pie, and why not use your easiest attributes, which is going back to it, like sex sells, man. So if that's easy for you, you're obviously gonna do it. If we had a sure way to become freaking
For
to
guys,
blow
yeah,
the fuck up,
Yeah,
we would
for sure.
definitely be using
we're
it.
using it for sure.
I mean, I can't use my 10-inch wang, but whatever.
He's like, if I showed my attributes, I'd be in jail.
Literally though, literally though.
Like, so you gotta do something. No, it's the truth though.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
By the way, guys, I was lying. I don't have a 10-inch wang. It's more like 12.
It's a Subway sandwich.
It's some ways.
Wow.
Oh
No,
man,
but that's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
No, it's crazy. It's the truth though.
yeah, it is the truth.
You know what I'm saying? We love what you guys are doing. We like to see it,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't appreciate that you guys are fatherless. Okay, you guys need to get strict and change your life. Okay.
Yeah, for real. It's the worst for the ones that do have the fathers. That
See,
do have
but-
the
see,
fathers
but
that
that's the
actually
thing- that's
care,
the
and then
thing,
you're
too.
just
No,
there
but
like.
what about the ones that have the father and they support the bullshit?
They probably watching it.
Oh god, no!
That-
Don't even
Yeah,
think
yeah.
of
them
it.
Okay,
step-
we didn't
them
go
step-
there, but
That's
there's the
different.
support.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
No.
No, but supporting it is equally as bad. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like if you're there and you like,
It's like, go ahead, sweetheart, do your thing.
yeah, go ahead, do your thing, honey.
That's crazy.
I'm proud of you.
So let me ask you guys
Do
a
you
question.
think that
right?
girl's father is proud of her with 1,000 guys? Let's be real.
No.
Dude, if he is, that's crazy.
So you think if she pulled a milli out of that?
That's what I was just about to ask you, right? That's what I was just about to ask you. So, right? So, here's a scenario, right? You guys are cuffed up, and your shorty's like, yo, I want to do OnlyFans, and I want to expose myself. And you see, you're like resisting at first, but then she shows you a nice, clean, fucking direct deposit, right? That says 50,000, and it was fucking 1 week. What you doing? What are you doing?
I don't even know. I don't even know the answer to that.
50,000 in a week.
It's like you selling your soul, basically.
You are selling yourself.
Yeah, you are selling.
That's
Not
the
not
crazy
just
part.
the girl. You selling your dignity too because
Yeah.
you're allowing it.
Yeah.
Now you look like that guy. What is his name? The Adam dude that allowed his girl.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's,
like him, and he's proud of it. And he's proud of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Who?
What's his last name? It's Adam something.
It's from No Jumper.
Yeah, like that dude.
It's the dude from No Jumper.
He bugging.
With fucking Lena the Plug. That he let his wifey get dogged by Justin Love or whatever the fuck his name is. It was damn, I can't
Probably
think
have
of
to
his
like show me a picture. So
Yeah,
I don't-
name. I'll
I
show
don't
you
know
the
the
name.
names.
Yeah,
But that's crazy. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's
I mean,
insane.
I wouldn't be.
Yeah,
I
but
wouldn't want to be that
what is it?
guy.
Like Sophie Rain made like like how much she made in a year? I think it was like 4 million or something, or the month.
She made more than a NFL player, or something
I
like
think it was
that.
like 4
Something like
million a
that.
month, I think. And then
Yeah.
there was that other girl that made 450 in a week. And that other that influencer, she's like, oh, she's like, I'm not gonna be jealous or whatever. And then she just breaks that girl's phone because she made 450,000 in a week
Jesus.
off of OnlyFans. And the girl's like, I don't know, is that good? She's like, is that good? You know how long it took me? I'm like, that's envious.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy how easy it is for you.
Yeah.
When life fails, you got something to sell. It's crazy.
Yep.
Always fall back. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. But you know, I do think of it in like the other sense. Like, I wonder if guys had it that easy, would we be
Would we
using
do
it?
it? I think so.
Yeah, you think guys would
I
use
think
it?
yeah, 100%. Because shortcut, but you
Yeah,
don't.
it is a shortcut. 100% it is a
Yeah.
shortcut.
It's like a
It's-
cheat code.
It's like
If you remember that.
it's like
that
being
is.
talentless.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It is.
It's basically what it is now. It's flooded with that.
Yeah.
It's flooded with that.
It's talentless. It's just you're making money just by like desperation.
Yeah,
But dudes pay for it.
that's the
Yeah.
problem. It's the guy. It's really the guys that
A lot of it- A lot of it is just
Twitter.
Twitter.
yeah. You know.
Yeah, but can you really blame the woman or is it really the guy's fault?
No, it's the guy's fault.
It's the guy's fault.
It's the guy's fault.
It's the guy's fault.
100%.
That guy, that 40-year-old to 50-year-old fat guy that lives in his mom's basement with a stack of that nography in the corner because he got chips everywhere because he don't know how to go outside and stretch and he smells like 10-year-old.
Why he gotta
Why
be
he gotta
40?
be 40, right? Why he gotta be 40 right
Why
now?
he gotta be
The-
40?
Like, why he gotta be 40? I don't even subscribe to none of these bitches. But
Why he
anyway,
gotta be
Yeah,
40?
why
Why he
you
gotta be
get
40?
upset about it though? We never mentioned
my man said,
names.
40 though.
We never
I,
mentioned names.
I felt
Guilty
it though.
conscience.
I felt it in my soul. No, guilty. I have none of that.
He said, I got Twitter. I don't have a stack. I got Twitter.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The craziest part to me, right, is like dudes are out here paying for OF, right? But yet again, the hub is free. The hub is free, dog.
Reddit's
It
free
is
too.
free.
XNXX is free, dog.
Free.
All
It's
these
free.
things are free.
Yeah, stop giving them your money.
Mhm.
Stop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Put it on stocks.
It's absurd.
No, for real though.
You know?
Whatever. I mean, I guess it's
People's only focus on the short term goal instead of the long term goal.
and you have people donating crazy on that shit. But, anyways, moving on from this topic.
Yeah, we
This-
were talking about drones, right?
To end that right, like then can you consider the reverse end of that being like the streamers that blow up and they're getting easy money too, like on a live, like Kai Cenat, for example, that he's not really working, and they throwing money at him like crazy, but he comes up with ideas. That
yeah, that's the thing. He comes up
So
with content.
is it that the reverse side of it too?
Yeah, but I don't know if you can compare that because like these dudes actually come up with like good content.
Yeah, they're just not just there sitting about and that's it.
Yeah, but then you got the guys that use the same things. They use the girl to bring the
Yeah.
stream.
Well, yeah, I
for
mean,
sure.
for sure. I mean, that's another easy out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's my guy.
I mean, even like gaming, like not everybody could stream a game.
It's
It's
not.
not.
It's not. It's really flooded.
Yeah, yeah. That shit is like, if you're just, it's super flooded.
If you're not Tim the Tap Man, shout out.
But
to Tim.
it's actually, in a sense, flooded, but not really flooded. It's more like there's already designated top people that it's hard to pull other viewers from them.
Unless you did something crazy.
So,
unless
like-
you started like a trend off of that.
Yeah, exactly. So like for example, like if you go and you look right now on Twitch and you go and you see like Fortnite and you go click on Fortnite, you're already gonna have your people that already have like 100,000 people watching this one person. Now this doesn't leave room for everybody else to get a turn and getting a view. So it's already that it's condensed
Yeah.
to the point where it's like it's very hard to get into things like that. Unless you're putting out some crazy clips, you know what I mean? And
It's
you
been
actually
ridiculous.
that's kind of the way to do it now. I've seen it's like you have to have crazy clips, put them out, people like what you're doing, then they'll start watching your stream from there. But in the sense of like you're just gonna go in like right now, I don't think there's one person that could literally go into Twitch or something like that and start streaming like a game like Fortnite or anything like that off the rip and then become popular. Like even if you have like a great personality, even if you are active, it's too hard to do because people are not going to go and click you. Because the way it works, the way Twitch has it, and a lot of these things have it, is you know, as soon as you click on, let's just say you want to watch Fortnite, you have your top streamer right there, and then it goes next, 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 next,
Mhm.
next. So if you're brand new,
Yeah, you're in the bottom.
your
for
list,
sure. You're like,
You're never gonna get found.
dude, you're all the way down. Getting found is crazy. They should probably, I mean,
Like a cycle.
honestly, yeah. What they should do is like literally in the main to make it fair that everybody can get a nice shot. Is like even if the freaking person has one person, put them in your homepage. You know what I mean? That way it gives a chance for viewers to
Or
be like,
have like popular and then a lesser known section. So like it has like if it's on the homepage, have like made the like the big names as one bracket and then everybody else
or a rotation thing, like a
on
rotation.
yeah,
on
like
the
a
screen.
rotation.
That'll be better because you'll have a shot and people like click in and like, oh, who's this guy? And you'll watch for a bit. So
exactly.
you can go from there.
Exactly.
A rotation thing. I mean, because you already got them set.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand. So if they're already making you money, you know they're gonna click on them. Especially if they know, click, well,
yeah.
let's say max or whatever.
And that's
a rotation thing would be better.
Yeah, that's gonna benefit them at the end because at the end
you're blowing him up.
Yeah, and you're gonna have more streamers saying, "Oh, there's a chance I'll actually go in there and try."
Yeah, and then you'll get more motivated to do so.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then the other side of that being like the big names are gonna have a problem with that because they're gonna say I earned that spot.
I mean, yeah,
so
but then again,
being shown, why should you be shown?
But they're already up there.
Yeah, they're already up there.
So it should be a rule that Twitch makes, for example. You know what I mean? Why would they care? They're still getting a cut.
Yeah,
and they already got like their leeways. They already got their
those guys who should be all
like subscribers
so
and
have the partner ones and then have like
and their partners and everything.
The bracket for lesser known names. So then you still have them on the main page.
Yeah, and if they want to go watch your stuff directly, go to YouTube or something like that, you can get revenue there. Because either way, these guys get revenue from every platform that they're on. So I don't know. I'm just thinking that's a cool way to keep it.
That would be
fresh.
dope. Honestly, it'll motivate a hell of a lot of people for sure.
Because it shouldn't just be like, oh, you have 100,000 views. Let me put you right on the page. You know what I mean? Put some starters up there, and then you're gonna drive more people to get interested in other people, spend more money with subscriptions, all that shit. You know what I mean? But whatever. That's just thought on that. But I think it is harder to do like gaming and content like that than it is to just like show your coochie.
Everybody gonna be like, ooh.
Yeah, so that closes that off. But yo, Jersey's been crazy. Jersey has been crazy. If you're a New Jerseyan and you live here, you guys already know these drones out here, man, circulating the area. I haven't seen one personally.
Well, have we or haven't we?
Well,
because
that's a good point.
I haven't seen one
in this
recently.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we haven't seen one recently, but we'll go back. We'll go to the story of what we saw before. We'll go back to the past of something that happened to us before, right? An experience we had, and then we'll come back to the future.
2 times.
There was multiple times. Yeah. There was multiple times. So this had to be, what year was it? We were still in high school, right?
You were still in high school. I was literally still in my 29s.
Wow, that's like eons ago.
So yes.
All right, so. We were in high school. What grade were we in? We're probably juniors, seniors?
10 or 11. It had to be like at least 10.
So maybe 2012, 2013.
Probably, I would say 2012.
So 2012, right? So we were here in Belleville. If you guys are familiar with Jersey, then you guys are maybe familiar with Belleville. So we're here in Belleville, and we were going to our quick check because we used to have game nights.
Yeah.
We used to go play games, chill, hang out, eat some food, shit like that. Boy shit, hanging out. So we're going to quick check, and it was nighttime.
Yeah.
It was nighttime. We were walking to quick check. Quick check from where we were at was probably like a six minute walk. It was close. Yeah, it was close. It was blocks away.
No more than 10.
Yeah, it was blocks away. So we were walking, we're chilling and everything. We go into the quick check, and as we're in the quick check, we see like a crazy like blue beam, right? Like outside became.
Think about it, blue beam.
Yeah. So we'll go to that. We'll go to that.
Just think about it.
Hold that
so
thought.
right, so we see a crazy blue, like it became light out. It was dark out, but it became light out. Okay.
For like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
All right.
And then the inside, the power shut off.
Yeah.
Right. So when that happened, it was crazy because it was the way we all kind of described it was like an EMP.
Yeah.
It literally
really
felt
was.
like an EMP just hit, and then everything turned back on and everything. So everybody in the quick check and us, we were like, what the hell was that?
That
That's
was
so
crazy.
weird. So then later to find out that that strip, did we talk about this before?
We mentioned that in the past, but we
All
didn't
right.
give full details.
Yeah.
And then this happened.
Yeah. So
So-
so it's relevant. So
Yeah.
so after that, we I found out like not too long ago, maybe like a year ago or something like that, that apparently Washington Ave, right, in Belleville, there's no lines for power. There's no power lines
Yeah.
in Washington Ave because apparently the power is underground because the police station's there. So they have all of Washington Ave underground. So that whole outage that happened technically like shouldn't have happened.
That's crazy.
So it makes it even weirder. So then you fast forward like maybe like a week or two later, right?
Mhm.
Was it like a week or two later?
About a week or two. Yeah.
Yeah. So then you weren't there at the time, but it was me, you,
Yeah. And a couple family
a
members.
couple family members, and we used to have a balcony. So in that balcony, who saw it first?
We were playing Manhunt, I think. If I know right.
I
No?
don't think it was Manhunt. I don't think
Or,
that.
or we were doing so. No, there was a party. Right?
Yeah,
There was a
It
party.
was party.
There was a party.
Well, there was two. There was two that happened. So so I'll go to that one because I think that one happened first.
Okay.
So we were in a party in the backyard. We used to have parties in the backyard,
Mm-hmm.
and then we went out to the front. And I remember we were all standing by the driveway and we were all talking, right? So after we were talking, we just out of nowhere, you guys know the classic UFO beam. You remember that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
The classic UFO beam that comes down like the woo,
Like the light.
yeah, the light. Okay, so we literally see that beam towards the center of kind of the driveway,
Mm-hmm.
and we're looking up. There's nothing
There's
there,
nothing there. Yeah.
and this isn't a spotlight because the spotlight's obviously going to go up
Yeah.
from wherever you
And
know
still
the
could see
actual
the
beam is
end
at.
of it.
The beam was coming down.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't going up. It was coming down, and we're like, "What the hell? What the hell was that?" Because like
That's
it just, and then like it disappeared. It vanished.
Yep.
It gives me chills. It's
No,
creepy.
it's crazy.
It's creepy.
Because
So that was the first one. We're like, what was that? What the
Mhm.
hell was that? And like it wasn't just an isolated incident where it's like, oh, this dude's crazy. No. We all saw that shit.
yes, we did.
And it was insane. So then you fast forward a little bit after that, right? And then I don't remember who it was that saw it first. But there was these things in the sky that it started off as one, right?
yeah,
It
and
started
then-
off as one, and it looked like it was circular.
yeah, it was,
And then it had lights. right?
it was like a reddish.
Yeah, it
Like
was like a
orange light?
red. Yeah, at first
Yeah.
it was like a reddish light, whatever. So we're like, what the hell is this?
is
Mind
that?
you, this is pre drones being sold in the store or anything like that.
Yeah, it wasn't like
No,
people
this
couldn't have it.
no,
People couldn't have
this
it.
is
And
pre-
it wasn't even affordable when it was out.
Yeah, no. Whoever had drones were probably like big movie companies,
Mhm.
shit like that, military.
Yeah.
That, but it wasn't like drones weren't being sold at that time like how they are right now. So yeah, so we see this and we just see it like moving, and it's moving weird. It's not a plane because a plane would have been gone a long time ago. This thing was staying within the same region in the sky, and we're thinking this was around kind of like Halloween, Christmas. It was holiday time.
It was definitely holiday
So,
time.
I
think
I
it might have
rem-
been after Thanksgiving, I think.
Yeah.
I remember right.
Yeah, so what I was thinking is, maybe it's because you got to think logical before you think illogical, right?
Yeah.
So my thing was, okay, State Fair is over there. State Fair has spotlights. Maybe it's a spotlight
Yeah,
that's
I
hitting there.
remember. Yeah, we
Maybe
were trying
it's
to, is that
Yeah.
that? Yeah, I remember.
But then we were like, first, there's no way a spotlight would reach all the way up to here, because like the angle isn't right for it to hit over here, right?
Yeah, that was
Second,
way
there's-
off.
Yeah, second, there's no beam, so with a spotlight, especially if it's like foggy or something like that,
You can see it.
you could see the beam, and it was just one, and it wasn't. Spotlights have a rotation where they're just kind of like doing this. It's circular. If you guys don't know what a spotlight is, it's like a round, like it's the Batman thing. You know what I mean? If you had whatever, you can't see the Batman thing right now, but it's like literally the Batman thing. Okay, so all right, so it starts off as one, and we're like, okay, this is weird because it was just staying around there.
And then it was literally not. If it was a spotlight, it would literally
Yeah,
in one area.
yeah.
It started moving around.
yeah, but not far.
Not far.
It wasn't
but
far.
It was
still
moving.
visible.
Yeah.
So then here's where it starts getting weird. From one, that thing splits into two.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like literally it splits into two. It
like-
goes whoop.
Crazy.
And then like it starts, and then now it starts
Yeah,
changing,
you weren't there, right? Yeah, he wasn't.
and then now it starts changing colors,
Mm-hmm.
right? It got to the point where I don't know, was this within all a day or was it up there multiple days?
I think there was multiple days of kind of those sightings.
Yeah.
If
Well, I know
remember
Andre
right.
has. Andre says he has the recording in his phone. I would love that recording. So if you could ever get that
All
recording
you have
from,
to do is
well, all you have to do is talk to him,
I can talk to him
and then we would love to get that recording because if we can get that recording, man.
because he'll give you details. He's really
Yeah.
good with like spot details.
Yeah. So it splits from one. It splits to two, and now it's moving more like kind of like a formation. And then from two, I remember split into like four. And then from four, it went to six. So there was a few of those things up there, and they were moving weird, like weird as shit. Like again, the time was no drones. It definitely wasn't a plane. A plane, you know,
Yeah.
a plane can't hover. This thing was hovering. It was moving strange. It was just nuts. It was really nuts. So this all happened pretty much almost in the same location
Yeah,
that it was that the
division,
first thing happened and the second thing happened. It was Division Ave, and
yeah,
I can't forget it because it's imprinted in my mind
yeah. You'll never
forever.
forget that. Forget it.
And it's crazy because then you kind of start like now the whole Jersey thing that's going on is like there's been sighting of drones all over the place. Now I'm not saying it's aliens, okay? So I'm not saying it's aliens because supposedly it's like they're saying it's not aliens, blah blah blah.
Uh-huh.
Supposedly what's going on, what they're saying is that it's like it's drones. Supposedly first it started off like this. It was drones from Iran that were here that they say they left something or they were surveilling or whatever over here.
Uh-huh.
That's the first thing that they were surveilling that their drones were over here for some reason, whatever. Probably trying to get intel, and then it switched off to, mind you, let's clarify this. No government officials have made an official statement on what it is.
Okay.
We've had a lot of like, oh, this is happening, but like there's been no official like word from even the president himself saying like, oh, this is what it is. Now this is starting off in Jersey, but it's not only in Jersey. There's been sighting of these drones in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and then later on supposedly in Maryland.
Yeah, that's what I said.
So
I know it's not Jersey alone.
yeah, it's not just Jersey alone, but Jersey I think was the one that had the first sightings.
Starts, yeah.
And now these drones are not like just regular DJI drones. If you guys are familiar, like your little like
Little minis.
run of the mill, like you go get it at a store type of drone. No, these drones are huge drones. Supposedly, what people are saying, because a lot of people have been looking up in the sky and checking to see with like thermal and like binoculars and everything. They're saying these things are substantial in size. They're saying these drones are actually the size of like a Honda CRV, so like a SUV.
Really?
Yeah, like they're big. They're big. They're not no small little drones. And they're up there.
So they're like
And then go ahead.
mini spaceships.
Practically.
There's probably people in them.
Who knows?
I mean, they did say that.
But there's been a lot of things. You know what I mean?
I don't know if we want to get to like conspiracy, but basically it is, right? In a sense, they say they haven't built since like the 70s.
What?
Basically, like
What?
spaceships.
I mean, yeah, a lot of reverse engineering.
Yeah.
What was the first alien sighting? Wasn't it like back in the freaking 50s or 60s, something like that? When was Roswell?
I don't know.
Probably the 70s.
Yeah, so that was the first like alien landing, right? That got super covered up. So you can imagine from then they started reverse engineering and started doing their own thing. There's no way that if they recovered the scraps that they didn't reverse engineer. How do you think we probably have drones right now? You know what I mean? Everything comes from something,
Absolutely.
you know? And it's crazy that like most of our stuff that we have right now, like anything, is all kind of like it all stems from an animal. Like they get a lot of like things that they have out there, like cars were kind of like horses,
Mhm.
and then it became like cars. That's why horsepower, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's all modeled after something. But um, let's reverse real quick. So going back to the whole entire drone thing. So there's a lot of speculations. One of the speculations is that these drones were spraying. Some people saw these drones spraying some type of substance, and they were saying that that these drones are trying to poison us. That's one.
I mean,
And I'm just like,
uh, there's things I don't want to mention. Never mind.
oh, well, I was about to mention it.
What?
Dude, you have the government that's been spraying hella shit all over it. Our government that's been spraying freaking all these shit in these planes all the time.
I mean, just think about what people put in their bodies recently and maybe that's gonna react.
Oh yeah,
Could be.
You know
maybe.
what I mean? Just think about it. What you put in your body and
Yeah.
whatever they're spraying is gonna make a quick reaction.
Yeah, maybe.
Before you know it, they've been wanting to depopularize
something
anyway.
with the COVID vaccines too. You never
Yeah,
know.
well, that's what
I
you're
didn't
saying.
I didn't want to say the whole word because things
Yeah.
are sensitive, but
Yeah, but
there you go.
yeah, so it could be, but so that was one of them that they were saying, okay, that they were spraying. It's not official. And then the other one of the main ones that I've recently heard. Again, these are all up for speculation.
Yeah,
nobody really knows
Nothing's
besides.
concrete.
Yeah, nobody really knows besides government official. They ain't telling us shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is crazy though. You should make a fucking statement like that.
Yeah, where is that?
Somebody else was saying that it's that they brought in somebody like one of these like foreign people came in, dropped something nuclear, and did these drones, what they're doing is they're like sniffing, so checking around to see if they see any signs of radiation, so then they could pinpoint where they left this nuclear. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but something like that, it will be a mass operation, just bringing people, just.
You would think there'd be ground people too.
Yeah, it doesn't make. They would literally cover up the whole area or something like that.
But how do we know it's not ground people?
This is true. That is very true.
I mean, everybody's busy looking at the sky. Nobody's busy looking at the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
and you think that they're gonna come in with hazmat suits and everything? If they're gonna come in,
I mean, you will hope it'll be like a whole movie situation, like an ET thing.
Yeah, but that'll be obvious because we're kind of trained on what to look for.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so I guess you're right.
And I mean, with technology advancing so much, wouldn't it be easier to you're gonna cover more ground with a drone than you will with a person? A car could get in so many places. A drone could literally survey they could survey everything. You know what I mean? So that's another one they're
crazy.
saying that okay, it could be that something came in that they're trying to scout for. My thing is the government hasn't shot it down. The government hasn't. It's supposedly been over like military bases too.
That's crazy.
Which over President Trump's golf course too.
Which is insane because dude, if it's over anything that goes over a military base, they instantly shoot it down. They don't ask no questions. They just shoot it down.
Forbidden airspace.
Yeah, that's like
that is insane.
So that kind of in a sense goes to prove like okay, this might be something else. This might be something from not something else from somewhere else. Something else from like these drones might be ours. But why are these drones out here?
Yeah, there was a video of President-elect talking about how it is from the government and the government knows what they're doing. They're just not telling you. And he's like, he mentioned something. I think it was Berserk County. That's where it's gonna be. And then just trying to glance over the issue but without really talking about it.
Yeah, because I'm assuming that he's got to be informed on what's happening, but he probably can't speak on it.
Just
he
has no power.
Yeah, he can't talk about it at all. Yet. So he's leaving it to the one that is in power, but the one that's in power is too busy giving clemency to his son and to the guy from some Chinese spies that came over here. He's over there doing some real important stuff that he needs to do before he gets out of office. He needs to make sure he gets those pardons out.
Plans moving.
Yeah, he needs to get those pardons out because God forbid that these bad people that are in jail for a reason are in there for a reason, But yet again, we have people that are crucifying President-elect for some things that he actually wasn't
a part of.
He actually wasn't charged for, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot of the bullshit, but whatever. We'll leave that at that. But it's crazy, man. What's happening out there? Jersey's getting insane. Then I just saw a video that you sent me. You want to explain that?
So the video with there's like they're looking at it in the sky, and they're like there's this floating like orb. It kind of looks.
When did it happen? Do you know?
This happened, I believe it was last week.
Okay.
And it was right over New Jersey, and it's like you remember those plasma balls?
Yeah.
Where you touch them and like your fingers like shock and stuff. That's what it looked like throughout the
like
sky.
Energy.
Yeah, just an energy ball that's just going like this. And then in the middle of the ball, you just see the lines just moving like static electricity, and everybody's like, "What is this? What's going on?" And it's not like your normal kind of drone.
And this is a week ago. It's not a drone.
It's not a drone. It's clearly not. It's a ball of energy.
Yeah.
It's just floating and moving in like circular patterns around the sky. So this has to be like a spaceship or some kind of power.
Yeah, like an energy.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
That is not
insane. Yeah, but going back to like what you were saying too, if you want to get into it a little bit, Project Bluebeam, right? Is what you were talking about.
Yeah, they were talking. Well, they did mention that like clearly it's been in testing phase for how long,
Mm-hmm.
and even before that, like uh, literally like 8 years ago, I don't want to mention the podcaster or the person because they're bigger than what they are now, but literally listen to his podcast. They were talking about a Freemason that was literally born into it, and he talked about everything that is happening to this very moment.
Wait, you're married?
No,
Okay.
I'm promised. I'm promised.
Okay.
But I'm,
I was
I'm
like,
not
wait a
married.
minute.
Oh yeah, if you want to know what happened new,
Thanks
yeah,
for
I'm
the subscribe.
promised.
Thanks for the
Uh-huh.
But
subscribe.
yeah, that's new.
Mm-hmm.
But so funny. But yeah, so in the podcast he mentioned everything that's happening, and he mentioned that spaceships, they actually build them like you said, they were been building since the 70s, probably earlier, and it's all a plot from our government to explain what is the rapture, basically. So if like I don't really, I feel bad even saying it, but like you're a father, right? And like you're there and holding Dean or whatever, and the rapture happens, and then no Dean. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're just gonna try to use that to explain why your children are missing.
So give some more context, because
And
like, you kind of, I
and
think you kind of lost some. But
because,
what you're trying to
but
say,
there's basically,
but I'm saying what you're trying to say is kind of like the Project Bluebeam is
yeah,
kind of like
it's like
it's
covering
it's like them saying, for
to,
example, oh, they're trying to make aliens seem more real,
yeah,
so then they can explain.
like explain that the people that are actually left behind and control said people that are
Because
left
if you don't know
behind.
about the rapture, they
You know
said
about
that
I
they
mean,
said,
it's
can you explain the rapture for
the
people that may
rapture
not
is
know about it?
when, I mean, I don't know who would know about the rapture, but
Or there's
uh,
people that don't know.
you think so?
Right, just explain.
100%.
I don't
All right,
know.
so basically is when Jesus Christ comes back to comes back for the church and people that actually believe in him, and literally takes you to heaven, and and you literally live a beautiful life. You know, what can
But
you
like,
say?
but the point of what I was asking is like, so the rapture is kind of saying like, people are going to be here 1 minute and
Yeah,
then they're gone
and
the
they're
next,
gone like
And the next.
in seconds,
because
literally.
Jesus would have took them,
Yeah,
Would've took
basically.
and then that's kind of like it's gonna will leave people like,
Yeah, like
where
where's
did
my
half of the
kid?
population just go?
Yeah, where's my kid? Where's my son? Where's my wife? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They're just trying to explain. Okay, well, aliens literally abducting them, and he said that's why they're literally built, and they're using all that to just literally control you. So so it won't cause a crazy panic
So
as
it's like
Yeah.
well.
it's like a groom, basically.
Yeah,
Like grooming us.
basically, and he literally mentioned step by step.
Well,
It was,
it's
it was,
not to not cause a panic, because
It's already.
I mean,
because
it's gonna be a panic,
because
but it's
but
literally
it's the point is not to not cause a panic, because if you hear aliens took half of the population,
you're gonna
that's
freak
gonna
out.
cause a panic.
Yeah, 100%.
The
Yeah.
point is to not give credit that God is coming back.
Yeah, basically he basically they don't want you to believe.
misdirect. It's a
Yeah, to misdirect. It's a
That's
misdirection.
that's a better word for sure.
Yeah, that's a
But
misdirection.
yeah, it's crazy. The podcast was hella long. Like it was went into crazy details. I mean, the YouTuber is really, he's up there now, but I
Mhm.
don't want to mention him because he doesn't need more credit than he already has.
Yeah.
But
No, you can give him some credit.
he was Geekdom 101. He was
Geekdom.
he's a big Dragon Ball guy, and
Yeah.
it was a really good podcast, and a lot of stuff that he mentioned, the Freemason that was there, that was born into it, a lot of that's coming to light at this very moment. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's really crazy.
Yeah.
And bro, if you're born into it, you should know something. You know what I mean?
Wait, born into
To the Freemasonry.
Freemasonry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, can you be born into Freemasonry?
Yeah, I mean, if you're like,
I thought you get chosen.
well, if your family's higher rank and
Yeah, I
you're
guess
born
it's
to
their-
it, like
yeah, I guess
you're
yeah.
automatic. And then
Yeah,
you led that life for so long. He actually got to know Jesus Christ and he converted.
Mhm.
And he literally died after like part 2 was gonna happen and it never happened.
Really?
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah,
Or
so
he got taken out.
or yeah.
Very possible.
But
When you know too much, they silence you.
yeah,
Literally,
pretty much.
There's been many examples of that.
So, going back to the drones real quick, if
Yeah,
we can,
go for
real
it.
quick. So there's been also things saying that they're going from the water or coming from from outside of the water. Like, there was like a report that like an officer saw like about 50 of these drones
Coming out of the water.
coming out of the water.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So can it be that there's maybe a submarine or some type of submersible or something like that that's inside the water?
I mean-
are we thinking that this is
Oh.
actually like this is terrestrial? Like, is it from
We
our world?
we can go back and say there's no actual space, and everything that's alien is really under the water.
Yeah, I've heard
Like
about
the
that.
ocean has never been fully
Yeah,
discovered.
we know more space than we do
Yeah,
actual ocean,
and we
which is
and we
crazy.
how the hell do we have that kind of technology to supposedly go
Yeah.
to space, but we don't have the technology to go under all that water?
Yeah, yeah.
So, and then movies always like you notice the last what was it? Was it the last Thor movie or Avatar movie that they like literally which I don't remember which movie, but they were literally talking about how they have species under the like water that we don't know
Like
about.
Neymar?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like Namor, like that.
yeah, it's a whole
So
civilization under
so
there.
think
Yeah.
about it. Why? Because sometimes movies do throw all that in
Yeah.
your face, but you really have to pay attention to the background stuff.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
wish that there was a way that there was like more proof of everything.
I
But I mean,
wish too,
there
but
technically is in like old like scriptures and everything. If you look at like the Mayans, how they had like depicted things, and if you look at the Egyptians, how you know they're what do you call that please the
What,
thing
scriptures or the
no
the Anunnakis,
no the
or-
graphs
the hieroglyphics?
hieroglyphics. The hieroglyphics say a lot about what used to be. So we're not a civilization is not new. Civilization has been around for
I
quite
mean,
some time, and there's a lot of things that's been going on way before
no,
us.
for sure.
We're not
before
like
us.
the first smart civilization. You
Yeah,
know what I
and they
mean?
were more advanced.
Way
than
more
they-
advanced.
than they are now. It's like we
Yeah.
went backwards.
Yeah, it's a reset. I think we have resets. That's what it is. So
But yeah,
who knows when our next reset is?
You think there is a reason?
Do we? Yeah, I think there's gonna be another reset.
I
I mean, even if you go towards
Like a different species after us?
no, I don't think it's
Think it's-
another species. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think it's going to be more in the sense of like civilization maybe becomes too advanced, and then we need to maybe like if we go towards the Bible, right? Because I guess we could talk about it. If you go towards the Bible, remember how Babylon was building up
Yeah, to get to
to
heavens,
get
yeah,
to the heavens,
yeah.
and then God struck them down and made them speak all different languages, Babel, which is like that's why you have all the languages.
Yeah, we
so
have
then,
different languages
so
for that
then people
reason.
so then people couldn't communicate, and then not be able to communicate and try to do that again. Look at us now. We're at a time where we can all communicate. We have
Yeah.
we have translations. We have the headphones.
We have the headphones now.
We have
yeah.
literally the
Yeah, yeah.
headphones. They could literally translate, and we could talk to each other. It doesn't matter
It's pretty cool.
if you know nothing. We could translate to each other. So maybe when we get to that point, maybe it becomes like we become too smart, and we need to be knocked down again and then restart. Who knows if this whole entire world has been just a matter of trials to see like what's maybe the best species that won't fuck everything up majorly, and like we keep just failing and failing and failing and failing, and maybe who knows, the world could just be trials to find the perfect civilization, the perfect human species, you know. But I think no matter what, I think we're all still humans. I
Yeah.
think everything that's been in the world is humans, like humanoid. Because I mean, what you have Homo sapiens, you have a whole entire like a whole like list of different kind of humans, like the ones that had like the big craniums, like,
Yeah.
but they're all humans, just
Mhm.
different kind of species at the end. You know what I mean? But all the same.
So I definitely know we're gonna get reset, but do you think there'll be like another creation that God's gonna make?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it technically it even says in the Bible that right after that whole entire thing happens, the rapture, supposedly they're supposed to be in 1,000 years. He's gonna come back to Earth after 1,000 years. So it literally says it in the Bible that after 1,000 years, the Earth is gonna be like is gonna be
Yeah.
occupied again.
And if you think about scripture too, there was many times when he reset. Anyway, like
The Noah's Ark,
Well, yeah, the
Dark.
Noah, yeah,
and those are resets. Those
yeah,
are
those
those
are
are literal.
those are really hard.
Those are literal resets.
Yeah,
He kept some things like animals and stuff like that, but besides that, there
the
wasn't.
general idea.
Yeah, the general idea stood the same.
Mm.
So
But yeah,
who
no,
knows? We're
like,
probably
I
the
mean,
the rapture is probably more like a reset, like a grand reset that happens. And you know, I don't know wherever you stand, if you stand in it as religious, if
Yeah,
you
like
stand
if
in
you
it as
believe-
spiritual,
mhm.
if you stand in it as scientific. I mean, no matter what, in where you stand, it's a fact that there's been resets. It's
yeah,
a
for
fact.
sure.
even if you're just completely, even if you're an atheist and you don't believe in any god or any spiritual being, science still proves that there's been resets.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no matter how you put it,
I mean, and
it's
they keep finding these things too. Like it's
Mhm.
just literally there.
hmm
If you read the Bible, everything is that's happening now is in there. So
so it's crazy though, man. Let's see what happens. What do you guys think? You guys think that we're closer to the reset than any other
I think
other?
I think we got 4 years max.
It's very possible.
I don't like to give times.
I don't like. I could look. Just saying, it's just weird.
I don't like to give times
Everything.
because I think there's still a lot more.
I hope there's a lot more.
There's a lot more downfalls coming.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah.
But there's-
We
but there's-
haven't reached peak of what, like, it's bad right now.
Yeah.
But you also have to think about how bad it was like back then, like World War One, World War Two.
Mm.
Like those times were crazier than they are now. Like insane, dude. Compared to what we have now, are we leading towards it? Yeah.
No, absolutely.
But I'm saying, like, if the world still made it past World War One, if it still made it past World War Two, what is it not gonna make it past World War Three? It could still get a lot worse.
Well, supposedly they said it's the last war. So I
Depending
don't
on how
know.
bad it is, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, let's think about this, right?
But everything.
Even
But World War III is written as like the final war.
where does it say that though?
The Bible. I mean, you gotta
It
read
doesn't
it.
say
No,
it doesn't say it in the Bible. The World War Three is the
they always
final
make it
war.
seem. Well, they always make it seem like it is.
No.
But I don't know.
I'm saying nowhere in the Bible does it say World War Three
But
is the
It
final
probably
war.
doesn't say flat out.
Yeah.
But
All it says is that there's that at the end times there's gonna be wars and rumors of wars.
Well, yeah. I mean,
right
that
now we have rumors.
we
of
have
rumors.
all-
We have wars going on.
Yeah, for
we
sure.
have rumors of war going on.
for sure.
100%.
Yeah, but the rumor is World War III. Over and over again. it's
Yeah,
been
for
World
sure.
War III.
Well, yeah,
that's
the
that's
biggest-
that's the biggest rumor. 100%.
And then we always inch close, but there's always like a delay. And good,
It's not even.
Good, there's
We're just
delayed.
inching closer.
but we're always inching closer.
We're inching closer all the time, and there's not going to be not one person that's going to go in there and fix it. Like Trump, Trump could be, we like Trump, but not even he's going to fix what's going on right now. There's
No,
no way in reversing.
He'll delay it
Yeah,
as much as
yeah,
possible.
you could delay it, but at the end of the day, it's
But
inevitable.
it's something
It's
that-
inevitable. It's going to
There's
happen.
always that one guy with that itch. You know what I mean?
and that's probably why we keep getting fucking reset.
yeah,
Because
because
this war that we all strive for as humans, and it's been going on even before our time. Look back then, where there was still wars. The people didn't fight with weapons, like they fought with weapons, but not like guns or anything like that. They fought it with with
Sticks
freaking
and-
spears and
Yeah.
swords and shit like that. You know what I mean? And who even knows what other kind of technology they had? They probably wiped each other out. So who knows? Who knows what's going to be our demise? I mean, is it going to be a nuke that hits us, or is it going to be a full-on nuclear
I feel like there's
disaster?
that one guy that's dying to press that.
Is it going to be that, or is it going to be maybe something
Remember
like?
Trump said he got a bigger red button.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Is it going to be something even crazier? Is it going to be like geological? Is it going to be like a geological reset? Because I mean, we could even see it geologically that there's resets going on. Like, look at the temperature. It's hotter here and it's colder over there. But yet again, science proves that like at one point it switched. Like it was opposite. You know what I mean? Like it was colder here, then it was hotter here, then it swapped over, and it keeps happening. Like it keeps swapping. Like it happens. It's just
It's
resets.
insane.
It is insane, but it's the time we're living in. You know, I think as crazy as it sounds, to be alive at this time right now in this period,
Mhm.
it's got to be the scariest, but it's very exciting to see it go down too. It's like whoa,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's scary, but it's crazy.
it's
like,
something to say. Like I was there
yeah,
It's like,
Like,
enlightening.
when it went down. Yeah.
yeah.
So you get
So
a little
and it-
postcard. You're like, I was there.
I guess it kind of, I don't know.
It is scary though.
But I mean,
But-
has there ever been a point in time that a certain generation came to not experience something this crazy? Because I think it's always been this
there-
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, there's always been talk of
Let's
this.
think about it, right? World War One.
Hmm.
Okay, that generation, they went through it, and even prior World War One, there was still wars going on. It wasn't just like World War One just happened like that. No, there was wars being fought before then. So it's no matter what. I think people have always been through something that's
They
like
just
crazy.
They just got worse
Yeah,
as they went on.
so it's insane.
No, definitely.
It's insane.
It's crazy to see. Like when I was a kid, I would hear all these things. You know what I mean? I'm like, I never thought I would literally visually see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're visually
Like,
seeing it.
yeah. You ever felt like that? Like it's crazy. I'm like, yo, this is really it.
And it's crazier because right now you see it so much more because of ease of access.
This is true.
So that's what makes it probably more like
Yeah.
scarier because like you could see at any minute, any time. You could be at in your bed at 3 a.m. You open up your phone and
That's
you
it.
just saw
It's there.
something that just like
Now, do you also think like we're seeing it more now because of Cat Williams and the whole?
no, I don't think
I
Cal, I
don't
don't think Cal
No.
Williams. I
Well,
don't.
the reason why I say that is because he made it 2024. He put it on the map of things are gonna come out,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
now we're seeing that. Like, but and it's more out in the open than it probably would have been. 100%.
But they're saying what was it like Bluebeam? They've been talking about that for like what last 2 years.
well, things in
And they said
Hollywood.
2025, and we're inching closer to it. So they're like on schedule.
Well, things on Hollywood definitely has been exposed more. You know, things in like the industry have been exposed more. Um, but do I think that he's the reason it happened? No, I don't think he's the
No.
reason that
Not
any of this.
like he's not doing it himself, no. But
Yeah.
he kind of put the eye out there for us to like to really look. Because he also mentioned he talked about God. He talked about the two sides. He talked about I believe he mentioned his God coming for his people.
Mm-hmm.
And then in a sense like it's kind of like he put an excuse or like a coat on top of what actually could be coming because of the fact that the thing's changing. So
Mhm.
like how do you know that this whole thing could be not a stem from that? Because he made the excuse that it could be the Illuminati, but is it really the Illuminati? And just not making, he's like sugarcoating the idea of it really being like the God part, not giving the credit for God when it really is God.
Yeah.
And it's trying to say it without saying it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's all it is. Like,
I mean,
Or he's just telling you to wake up.
yeah, that's really
in a
what it
way,
is.
but
That's
like
really
wake
what
up
it is.
and this is
Like
what's coming.
it's not a thing about credit. I mean, if you're talking about it, and he generally looks scared, and every time he's talking,
Yeah.
he literally looks scared. He's just telling you, wake up, people. You know what I mean, especially
Step to the line, boy,
just
boy.
just really sit there and look beyond just the celebrity thing.
Yeah.
Just wake up to everything.
There's a lot of things.
Remember him talking, he used to be taking out like this, so
Mhm.
he's risking his life every time he says something,
Oh yeah,
and
100%.
he's not caring.
No, I think because the thing with him, I think he's right with God. Like the way he sounds, like he's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
with God. And you know, it's crazy because that pod that he did, it definitely made me shed a new light on him. Like he's very like
Yeah,
he's a smart
He's
a smart guy
he's
though.
very grounded.
He's a very smart guy, and like
He
I
definitely-
like the way he talks.
I like the his demeanor, the way
Yeah.
he chooses his words. Like
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
really
It's
he's
like the
he
sincerity.
he maintains a level of pimpness while telling you the truth.
Mhm.
It's really dope.
Yeah, 100%.
So I give him that.
It's relatable. It's not something that's just
Yeah.
boring. It's not a boring guy just
Yeah.
talking. Like he definitely knows what he's talking about, and definitely that pod that he did with it was Shay Shay, right? Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uncle
It
Shay.
was it was good. I liked it, and the way he spoke was really good. He was awesome, and it definitely gave me more respect towards him. I was like, okay, and it's crazy because it kind of goes to show like Hollywood was definitely trying to just like with the whole entire remember the fighting with the kids.
Yeah, the
shit
kid
like
beating him
that.
up or something. Yeah.
Yeah, they were really trying to blacklist them,
Yeah.
100%. But
Well, a lot of that was like he won't put on a suit,
yeah,
right?
he won't put on like a dress.
A
and shit
dress,
like
there we
that.
go, like-
He won't put on a
You
dress.
have to be Big
and
Mama's 3 or whatever,
yeah,
right?
and
Something
sell
like
out,
that.
and
Yeah,
sell out,
and sell
yeah.
out.
Yeah, which is crazy. I mean, he knows about who's gonna know more about the industry than a person that's in the industry.
Yeah, he's in
at the
there.
end of
Should
the day.
know.
At the end of the day, he knows
And
what
then-
it is.
And everybody he mentions literally went through some crazy phase.
Mhm.
Dave Chappelle, all of them.
Yeah.
hmm It's insane, but yeah, definitely. I think that the biggest thing we could tell you guys is wake up,
For
wake
sure.
up.
Wake up and just because you see the things in the skies, just remember, don't always focus on looking up there. There's always things around, moving parts. You know what I mean?
And I think I've said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. The problem with with not being awake and whatever, and being kind of just like dull to everything is there's so much going on, but then like you kind of also think about how much is going on in your life,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you don't look at the bigger picture. Sometimes you're so narrow and so like, what do they call it? Like when you have like your tunnel vision. You're literally tunnel visioning life, and like
I mean,
the things that are so not fucking important to
mm-hmm,
us,
Yeah.
things that are so minuscule to the bigger picture of it all,
mm-hmm.
is what really catches our attention because it's what we have on a daily basis. In a
Yeah.
daily basis, we're not looking at a drone, but there could be a drone somewhere else in a part of the world. This could be happening
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else, but we're not witnessing it, so we don't care about it.
Yeah, for
Right now,
sure.
this topic is coming up right now because we're from Jersey and like
And it
Mhm.
it's
affects
crazy.
us.
Yeah, and it can affect us. But besides that, in a day to day basis, we're
we're
just
we're,
so
we're
like,
just trying to survive every single day
yeah,
Yeah.
and literally try to be in a good place
and,
every day, and it's hard,
and this is
and we
why,
forget that.
and this is why I think that they created like working poverty,
Mm-hmm.
making you like so
Yeah,
distracted on everything else, on like
it has to
such
be.
minuscule things that you don't care about the bigger picture. Because I mean, let's think about it. If we didn't have to work, if we all like were living off the land, everything like that, we would notice every single thing that's happening. Back then, you had people that used to navigate with stars.
Yeah.
Now people don't do that shit. Now it's like for me, for example, like I can't get to a lot of places without the GPS. My phone's dead, dude. I'm probably not gonna get
Hey,
40
You
minutes
won't even
from here.
remember how to get home.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get 40 minutes from here.
Bro,
And
you
that's
make.
sad, but it's just goes to show, like, damn, like
Mm-hmm. No,
it.
it's true. I mean, can we read a map? There's a map, and I don't.
I don't think I can read a map.
MapQuest.
I don't think I can read a map.
I can't.
If it's not telling me, yeah, if it ain't MapQuest, it's telling me like turn left on this sign or whatever the fuck it is.
No, you don't remember original MapQuest?
Yeah, you would print it.
You had to print it
You would
out
print
and
it.
read it. Yeah.
Yeah, you would. That's what I'm saying. It would say like turn left
Crazy.
on this street, or whatever. It was literally like the GPS,
It
but
was like
printed.
5 miles. Yeah.
But like we're talking about like actually sitting there, opening up a map and reading that map. You could do that?
No.
No.
Hell no.
You gotta like dissect the river.
Every time I think about that, I think of Steve Mazo. He could read a map.
Yeah,
Yeah, he could read a map.
it's crazy though.
It's
It's crazy.
crazy.
We're just so like,
He's like, okay, I see this tree, and I should be 2 feet from over here.
and the like, man, it's sad because like literally
We're-
this shit destroyed us.
I mean,
This shit destroy it has so much
not,
power.
not only does it destroy us, but it makes your women thotties.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Yeah, it has this phone technology really like
It took away all of our natural dependence.
it did.
Like, independence.
It did.
It made
It
us
did.
super dependent.
We're super dependent on it. That's exactly it. We're super dependent on it to the point where it's like we can't do anything without it.
And this is the first thing we pick up when we wake up.
But it's like this thing is like a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it really
at the
is.
same
Double-edged
exact
sword.
time. It's I like that, a double-edged sword, literally, because it's like without this, would we know everything that's happening around the world at any given time? No.
There
for
hasn't
sure.
been one person, right, that I've met that said that they got rid of social media and hasn't felt better.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody
I've heard
feels
that.
better.
I've heard that a lot too. Because social media is just so, and this goes back to the thing, like we're also living in such a perverse time. Like remember how I was saying the sex sells,
Mm-hmm.
dude. How many times do you scroll through and you see an ass? You know what I mean? And that's distracting from like actual like posts of like things that are happening around
Or
the
like
world.
you click on something that's relevant, and eventually through the comments you're gonna see that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't get away from it.
Yeah. There's a lot of perversions too. A lot of perversions that are like destroying our mind. You know.
It's just like this whole blue beam stuff and the talk of the rapture just makes you want to, get right with your own spirit.
Yeah.
I mean, you should either way.
Yeah.
Look, even if there's not gonna be a perfect person. There's no such thing,
No, there's no such thing as a
right?
perfect
But
person at all.
but if you take 10 minutes and just talk to God, that's a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a huge thing. It's gonna help you in every level,
100%.
and you'll get the answers. Just give them 10 minutes
Yeah.
and go from there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really important,
Learn how to appreciate the small things.
Mm-hmm.
for sure. It'll make you like I said, day to day we struggle just to be right with our lives. You know what I mean? So it'll help.
Yeah. It's crazy though, man. A lot of things going on. A lot of things are going to continue to go on, and I think we're just seeing like we haven't even seen the tip of it all.
No,
Oh, no.
not at all.
This is going to get a whole lot crazier.
A whole lot weirder.
Yeah, it's gonna
Whole
get
lot weirder.
It's gonna get a whole lot weirder. A lot of things like I don't know. I don't know what it is like that let so much truth out too. A lot of things are being exposed. I don't know if it's being exposed purposefully, or is this that's the thing, you don't know what's a distraction, what's a lie, what's real,
There's so much
what's
of it.
true. It's too much to like literally like scrub through.
So you would think it was easier back then when you literally had to read a paper to get some of the
But
news,
even
and even that was locally.
yeah, even then that was local.
And then
And
there's
then
like too much fake news.
Yeah.
A lot of AI altered stuff.
yeah,
And the AI stuff is you could tell the difference, but people that can't tell the difference
hmm
are gonna believe it.
yeah. When AI like literally like, cause
Now they're altering voices
AI is too
and
scary.
the actual person.
AI is too scary because AI. That's when we're really gonna see like the shit. And then you saw that they actually made the first quantum computer. They made the first quantum chip for the quantum
Well,
computer.
yeah, you mentioned that, and
But like now it's
already
official.
done.
Like Google actually like
Oh,
it's done,
wow.
and that's supposed to like give answers to like the whole
Time
universe,
travel.
everything, every single thing that you could think of.
That's crazy.
I
That
don't
is
know.
crazy.
There's too much things too that like I guess the government hides because it's like there'd be mass hysteria. I think if we knew even like a quarter of like things that are really out there that's really happening. You know,
So do you think it's good and or bad to hide certain things in a way? If the idea was to prevent hysteria,
it's like
because knowing the truth can also be like knowing
it
the
could be
whole
really
truth
bad.
can be really bad.
It could be really
I
really
mean,
bad.
I feel like there's certain level of people, but they could handle the truth, and
Yeah,
there's
but not everybody.
not everybody can.
So they
for
can't
sure.
go out there and make it. But that's the
Yeah.
problem. Since there's only like, since not everybody can handle the truth, that's why they can't go out there publicly and say this is really what's happening. Because those people that can't handle the truth, they're either gonna hurt themselves, they're gonna start hurting other people. Like right now, if they said there's a right now if they said there's a an alien mothership around the world right now, like literally hovering over the world. You don't think there's gonna be people like
They're gonna freak out.
They're gonna be like it's the end of the world, and you're gonna see riots and
exactly? That's exactly what you're gonna see. You see riots, people hurting other people. They're gonna be like, who gives a fuck? Like we're done.
literally like if they tell you that the meaning of life was for nothing, like you live for nothing. Just imagine, and then they go crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's insane. What do you guys think?
Oh man, I think it's so much stuff, but like I said, a lot of information,
Be prepared.
but seek truth.
Do you
10
think,
minutes a day.
do you think that preppers actually have it right? You think you should be prepping?
I look, me, a prepper, right? I just feel like they're gonna find a way to get to you. You could be prepped all you want, bro. The food's gonna run out eventually. Your gun's gonna run out of ammo unless you're making it.
But a lot of these preppers usually are.
Usually are, bro. But like, what happens when you use all your ammo right then and there? Then what? I mean, how you making these things? Like, how long are you gonna hide? Like, it's sometimes I wonder, like, it's a good idea, but bro,
Preppers definitely will outlive most.
definitely outlive is a different thing,
But you're gonna
you're gonna get caught.
At the end everybody's faith is
Yeah.
inevitable.
Yeah, but
You
that
don't-
just makes you a target too. Like if you're super prepped up.
yeah, it does. Yeah,
So-
people are gonna be going right after your ass.
Because I feel like you're going crazy.
Look at 2020. Remember?
Like when
In
you're a
what sense?
prepper, I feel like you're descending
The
into like a level of
Prepping
madness.
for the whole
Mhm.
toilet paper and
Mhm.
madness.
Well, yeah, that was nuts, but
That's
It's literally what it is.
yeah.
like I never
the
understood
people
that.
were like the 5 toilet paper. They got targeted in the stores.
What's that thing we got? Dubai. You should have just bought that.
Oh yeah.
Right, Dubai. That's what's called. Or I'm saying it
But
wrong.
Duvet, yeah.
No, you saying it right?
I
It
don't
sounds
know.
different.
I don't. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but you know what I'm talking
A
about.
bidet.
Bidet, yeah. I like the way I said Dubai.
You gotta
But
be
anyway.
aware, yeah.
But yeah, you could have got that and saved yourself the hassle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And
Go-
you
go
don't
wash
get
your
the
booty.
yeah, you don't get the paper toilet thingies.
People probably think there's not gonna be no water or something like that. Maybe I don't know.
I mean, water was big too when that was happening.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's just crazy how like it just feels like that was like that's
But
not real.
but when you're a prepper, you feel like
Yeah.
a question to you, like you feel like when you're prepping and you're in the middle of said thing happening, when you descend to some kind of madness at some point,
Yeah, I mean they're definitely
like you're really
well. Some
inching
of them are probably
close.
like schizos
Already mad
for
there,
sure.
right?
Some of them are probably schizos.
Yeah.
The other are probably like super paranoid as fuck.
And especially the ones that like, oh, I got abducted, like, and the alien crazed, and
Yeah,
the
I mean,
the big the aluminum foil hats and stuff.
those are crazy. But those are not preppers. Those are just like
Schizos.
yeah, those are real like crazy people. I mean, who knows?
I mean, you can prep, but if you don't want to prep that way, I would say
Look,
just be more informed.
you could
Nope.
also prep by being more into like not prepping by hoarding a whole bunch of things, but probably prepping by being better prepared to live off the land.
but yeah, in essence, okay, good.
Mhm.
Because a lot of the stuff shelf lives are shorter now. You notice that?
Like you should
Like
probably know
3 year
how
max?
like you should probably know how to hunt.
Uh-huh.
You should probably know how to like
To farm,
Yeah,
to farm,
Farm, yeah, 100%.
know how to like
Like,
crop,
clean water.
yeah, learn
Yeah.
how to
things like that.
clean water.
I think things like that are essential. I think those are essentials that people should
Yeah, I mean,
know.
honestly, we were all supposed to know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But we got
We got
the easy
spoiled.
way, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that school system only, they teach you things.
Let's think about
we were
this.
supposed
We pay
to know
for
that.
water.
Yeah, we pay for
we
water.
pay for water that's free.
Mm-hmm.
What's
It's
next?
out
Paying
there.
for air.
Literally. When the day we pay for air, we fuck.
Like
We're
the
done.
It's
We're
like
done.
the Lorax. You
Yeah.
try to pay for air.
We're cooked for real. The day that happens, we're done for. Oh man.
But it's crazy.
But yeah, I think we're gonna probably wrap it up. But real quick before we wrap it up, if you guys want some cool drone merch or some cool alien merch, definitely go check out the On One TV.
I mean, we saw that. This is new to me.
We sell everything.
We sell
baby.
everything?
We sell
We sell
everything, baby.
Anything you want, we make it, baby. We're gonna have a design up here of some cool drone.
What?
I'm a Jerseyan, and then we'll maybe have like a UFO with like a jersey.
I
and just, like-
survived the drones.
yeah, I survived the
Wow.
drone. Some cool stuff.
Wow.
Check us out.
Check us out.
Check
man.
us
Official
out.
shop.
We'll
I
make
mean,
it for
apparently check us out for that, but okay.
you. 100%. 100%. But yeah, definitely. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah,
thank you
thank you
guys
so
for
much.
As always,
for
guys.
tuning in. If you guys have seen a drone, let us know
Comment.
down below. If you
Comment.
guys are watching a clip talking about this right now, send us a DM. I want to see
Yeah.
I want to see some drones, bro. I want to see some drone pictures. If you guys have crazy, maybe alien stuff, send it. I like
Send
it.
it, man. Are you guys willing to meet ET if he comes down?
Yeah, let us know. Let us know down
No.
below.
Let me know.
But like always, guys, thank you guys for watching.
Thank
Thank
you,
you guys
thank
for
you,
staying
thank you.
Yeah,
tuned.
thank you.
We love you guys,
Love
and
you, love
like
you.
always, God bless and stay
Stay
on
on
one,
one.
baby.